280 HorseGym with boots, line dance in motion, shoulder to shoulder. We started with a few steps in her shelter, and she's working out whether I want to do it standing still or whether I want her to move across. And then she works it out. Click and treat. Nice job. I like to teach both sides from the beginning. So I get myself into position there and note the touch signal at the girth area just to indicate that I really would like the whole horse to go across, not just the front feet. And she does a nice job. The sides of the shelter mean we don't ask for too much at once. Here she offers to begin the movement. She always knows what's going to bring the next click and treat. And checking to see if toward me is working today, and it did at the beginning, but then I became unclear and she thinks hip to hand is what I want, and I was using the hip to hand signal, so she was right. This time I'm properly consistent with my hand signal and it's much better. Triple treat. And we move to a new venue. I'm using a touch signal at the girth to initiate the movement, to let her know that I want the whole horse to move across, as well as teaching myself to stay shoulder to shoulder, which is actually trickier than one would think. There's plenty of steps for our dance routine here. Another venue. I've set up rails to discourage forward movement, but it came to bite us back because we've done a lot of sidestepping with the rail under her belly, so she expects to do that. So prior training gets in our way. I clarify staying behind the rails with touch on halter and facing her side. She's finding the space a bit tight, hence the angle of her body. I'm trying to resume my shoulder to shoulder position. Not very successfully, but a nice effort on the horse's part. I make the space between the fence and the rails a bit wider, and we quietly do a reset. I'm asking for a lot more steps than we need for our slow dance routine. And she's getting the hang of it now. We've moved out of the fence and rails lane. I return to facing her ribs because it's a new parameter. Now I'm trying to get more shoulder to shoulder position for myself. And now the horse has it worked out. I still need to improve. I'm still at an angle toward her rather than shoulder to shoulder properly. This takes hard mental and physical focus. So we only want to do a little bit at a time, but often. If you'd like to contact me,